I said. The past. Let's go for all 26 relics. It won't be that bad, right? Right? A couple of days ago, Stormy Ascent rose. Now I feel obligated to get the 27th. God damn it. Why has it come down to this? Stormy Ascent. Why? Why have you returned? And why do you have a time trial for me to do? Why? Do you know how much practicing I've done on this time trial? Do you know how much? 3 days worth of. And I'm still struggling to do certain jumps. Certain jumps are right, okay. Sometimes I fail them every now and again due to frustration, but god damn it. God damn it indeed. Let me just quickly get the comments up. Thought I'll do Slippery Climb. Not Slippery Climb, Slippery Climb's the little brother. Then pain level. Such a pain. I can only see why it was cut from the original game now. Jeez. Absolutely painful. Like, getting the relic is hard enough as is. I wonder how bad the gem was back then, if people used a game shark code to try and get the gem. Must have been just as bad as this, if not worse. I don't know. Apparently, YouTube doesn't want to work. That's awesome. What's going on now? Oh my god. What's going on with YouTube? YouTube, why aren't you working? That was weird. My computer just... I don't even know what's going on with the computer. Oh dear. First live stream of the week. And probably the last, considering it's a Sunday. And I can't even get YouTube to work. That's great. Great start. I can't see anything now. Now the page is not responding. I do feel while waiting for YouTube to finally work so I can actually view the comments, which looks like might take a while. I will talk about what I've been doing the past few days, trying to get this. Yesterday I came extremely close to getting the Platinum Relic. Last eagle jump. Literally the last eagle jump. Right before the end goal, I fell. That was the last major obstacle. And I fell. And I had a time of 3 minutes and 8 seconds. So if I made that jump, and I hit one of the time crates at the end goal, if I hit both of them really quickly and jumped in the end portal, I would have got a good enough time to get a Platinum Relic, but I fell. It was probably the most crushing thing that has happened to me over the last few days. Yeah, I have a pretty happy life, as you can see, other than this game when it just does not let me do anything. And now it's YouTube being a complete tool and not letting me do anything. This is the first time I've ever had difficulties getting YouTube to work. Oh, let me try again. Alright, I'm gonna have to open the browser and then I'm gonna have to reset the browser because it's the browser that's not working now. Before it was YouTube, now it's the browser. Great starter. Yes, I know I'm live. I don't need to know that I'm live. Thank you for reminding me, YouTube. You're very helpful. Let's try again. Video manager. Live streaming. Hopefully we don't get another crash on the web browser. That'd be nice. Okay, we're at last step now. I've almost got the comments up. No one's watching yet, so this is quite pointless, really. But whatever. And now it's saying it can't reach the page. It is the right web page. It is. And don't tell me it's because I haven't got a sufficient internet connection, because if I can live stream, then it's more than efficient to load a web page. Come on. What else is to talk about while we're in? There isn't really much to talk about, really, is there? You've just been doing this stupid level for like the past 3 days. That's all I've really been doing. Yeah. And YouTube's still being annoying. Oh, I'm getting somewhere now. Is it actually working? Okay, I got the page to load. Now I just gotta wait for the live chat. There, the live chat's working now. And not bad. It only took us 6 minutes to get the stupid comments up, where I could have had like at least 3 attempts at this stupid level by then. Whatever. I at least got the comments up finally. Alright, let's have a go. I will be checking the comments after each death, so you know, I'm not ignoring the comments, I just cannot look at them immediately, simply because I'm doing a time trial. I need to keep as much concentration as I can. I do tend to lose concentration though when I'm talking, so hopefully that won't happen this time, because that would be really bad on one of the hardest levels to do, let alone get the time trial. So yeah, as I was practicing, I did manage to learn that jump. I thought, you know, since you can jump on the vultures, can you jump on those laboratories? And yeah, that's pretty much the only time it's useful to jump on him though. And he appears 3 times in the level, which would be annoying. Those teleporter platforms are quite easy. I think I fell like twice, but that was due to poor timing on my jumps. Like I jumped too early while I was still in the air, and then I just fall through him instead. Pretty awful. Yeah, it's this bit where I normally fail, because you have to be super fast to beat it. And I think we've already died. Yeah, I think we're gonna die. Yep, we're dead. There's no way. Yeah, you have to go through that section really quick, because you need to be able to jump on those array of platforms as soon as they. Well, as soon as you can, basically, because if you wait it out, you waste like 10 seconds, which is quite significant. That pretty much guarantees yourself a gold relic at that point. So I'm gonna be trying to go as quickly as I can. Oh wait, no, I need to jump on the top step. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I make just silly mistakes like that. That sometimes does waste a trial, but hey. Not everyone can be perfect, can it? Not everyone can be what you want. You know, sometimes things can get to you. And, you know, sometimes you jump wrong or something like that. The more you practice though, the more likely you are to succeed. Because your brain becomes like wired, so you know what to do. It would be oh, by the way, it would be fun to see some other YouTubers like stream this. Maybe, well, I've seen a couple of people like stream this specific level. I've seen yeah, Skyfan91. I've seen him stream it. I'll try and remember his the numbers at the end of his name. It would be nice to see some other YouTubers stream it, like maybe Jap28. He's only done 1 video. I don't think he's made very far in the first Crash game. I looked at his trophies. He only has, I think his rarest trophy is probably for defeating Papu Papu. So yeah, he hasn't got very far. But it would be fun to see some other people try this level out. And yeah, there's no way I'm making that jump. That jump's impossible. So we're gonna have to try again. The thing is with the platforms is that you need to go. That was awful start because it clipped on the wall. But the thing with the moving platforms is that they don't load until you've actually reached them. So, you know, so you have to go really fast to make sure they sync, so you can so the jumps are actually possible and you can actually make it. That's the main difficulty with this level. You need to go really fast if you want to make sure you can get through every obstacle as soon as you can, because you can't lollygaggle, because if you start doing that, you're gonna start messing up a lot because you're gonna have to wait for a lot of things to sync up, and yeah, you're pretty much gonna get a goal with like 3 to 4 minutes on the clock, and that isn't fun. It certainly isn't fun to be in the 3-minute mark and only get a gold. So you need to go through this level super fast, which is why you might see me doing a lot of really risky maneuvers. Like just going when it might clearly be too late to go, but I'm still going anyway because I need to do it. You know, you can wait sometimes in the level. This is pretty much one of the few times it actually is more beneficial to wait. Like, you can try and time it, so you like jump on the so you can jump on the stairs as soon as it's active. But it honestly isn't worth it for the most part. I think we're too late now to do it. I don't know. Yeah, a little bit too late. You're probably going to see me dying at that part a lot. Because it's probably the hardest part of the level to nail. It's a hard level, this. Would be... Again, I said before, but I really want to see more people stream this level. I don't know, just to see people rage, but you can get some really cool moments, like there's so much hype when they finally beat the level. You put so much hope into them, and then they finally beat it in the same stream after like falling or getting killed by the first laboratory. It really does test your skills, this level, and I like this level. It separates the good players from the bad, but you know, it's always fun to see, you know, like a player that, you know, doesn't really have much confidence in themselves, but then they beat one of the hardest levels that a developer struggled on. Like, the developer struggled on this level and you beat it. You know, even if you lose a lot of lives, it shows that you're better than you actually are at the game, which is... It's really nice to see lots of YouTubers that, you know, don't generally think they're that good at the game, but then they beat the hardest level in the game. Do you know what I mean? Oh, that was so close. That jump was so close. If I waited just like a split second longer, I would have been able to cover that. And that was another bad start, clipped on the wall again. I need to stop doing that. I do that quite often. And we've got one viewer. Welcome to the stream. Been doing this level for like 3 days straight, trying to nail it down. I rarely ever met that jump. It's not really going to benefit me. Because some things up here are going to be unsynced, so I'll have to wait a little bit. For example, like that. And, well, this bit's going to be alright. I think it's going to be like 1 second fast to do that, but it's not really worth it considering how difficult it is to time those jumps at the start. There is going to be a part of the level halfway through which I might die on, because it is incredibly hard to nail that jump. So if I do die, my apologies. There's nothing I can help about it, because that jump is just so hard. And I know you can wait out, but then you waste like about 10 seconds, and yeah, that pretty much guarantees a goal at that point. And last thing I want is gold. It's this section. It wasn't that jump there. It's literally all the jumps afterwards. You have to go like that. Snap, snap. You have to nail them all. Because if you don't nail them all, the last jump is going to be impossible unless you wait it out. So that's why it's so hard. The only time you can wait for things to sync up is when I waited there which is just before the first jump, which is the jump I died on, ironically. Because if you wait anywhere else, the other platform's going to load in, and it's not going to be synced by the time you get to it. So I like doing that jump. That jump's easy now. I've done it so many times. And that's because I keep dying and going back to the start. It's quite early on. That tends to happen when you're going for like time trials. You tend to suck at first, but then you like nail all the early obstacles that you encounter. Like they don't seem challenging anymore. Sometimes you might slip up, but generally they're not that hard anymore. But the ones later on, they just seem so much harder because you barely practice them at all. Just wait for this guy to throw it. Just run. I'm gonna wait here. So the other. Damn. That was a bad jump. I should have holded X then. I will be slipping up on the middle section a lot just because of how difficult it is and how quick you have to go in order to make those jumps. We might be alright though if we get past it though. There's not many difficult jumps afterwards. There is like one or maybe two difficult sections, but that is about it. Other than right at the end, which is just complete bull. With the 3 moving vultures moving left and right. It's so nerve-wracking because you have to go like... You can't wait out too long because otherwise you're going to lose out on your platinum because you don't have much time left to beat that section. Like, it's an easy section, the last bit, but you just got time. Like, the time's just ticking down and you barely have any time left to get the relic you want. It's just so bad. Then you end up jumping early because you're like, oh my god, I've got 5 seconds to clear this section. And then you just do a really bad jump and then you die and you have to start all over again. This level definitely has a really nice theme. Yeah, it is hard. Bowser Gaming. Oh, another. Okay, that was just slow. That was just slow. That was just insanely slow when getting up there. That'll better. That was a better jump. That'll better. I might continue Crash Free in a couple of days. I haven't been... I took a break from Crash Free. I don't know. I just didn't want to rush through the game. I thought I was going through the game a bit too fast. And you know, I don't want to advance the game, you know, fast. Beat the game, you know, the first, you know, couple of days, you know. You know, I want to wait out a bit. And, you know, wait for the additional content. Because I knew there were going to be additional content. Because, well, look, there's additional content now. Kind of deal. So that's why I'm waiting it out. I wanted to wait till we see what we got. You know. So after I beat this level, there's more than just, you know, this level to play. And I think the platforms are out of sync already. Hopefully not. Yeah, that was out of sync. Can't wait to PDDT TV starts playing this level. It's gonna be fun to watch him. I just want to see how he handles this level. want to see if he gets a game over or not. If he don't get a game over, I'll have to applause him in the chat. I'll just have to. He deserves it if he don't get a game over, because I've seen lots of other people get a game over in this level. I wasn't close to getting a game over, but yeah, again, I had like loads of lives. I don't think he'll have as many. Because he hasn't been playing it as much. But another impossible jump grate. Those jumps need to stop happening. I need to get good jumps, not really bad, really hard, really awful jumps. I need to get the good ones. It'll be fun to see Pidity, see what he makes of it. Or maybe some other YouTubers too. I don't know who else really covers Crash a lot. I'll have to look into it. I've been subscribing to a few channels. So yeah. I have noticed I've been getting a lot more subscribers lately. Currently at 95. I don't know what to do for 100 subscribers. I'll have to think about it. Oh, I can't do a giveaway. I just don't have the disposable income right now. But you know, maybe I can work out something else. You know, maybe a cool video. Maybe an extra long live stream. I don't know. People feel free to. Well, if anyone's watching, or watches this in the future, feel free to comment what I should do for the 100 subscribers. I'm not sure what to do. I'm assuming we will reach it in like about 2 weeks maybe. At the current rate I'm getting them, easily 2 weeks, but you know, I think max a month. I don't think it will take much longer than that at the current rate. Because I've noticed it like going up at least like 2 a week, so I don't know. Trying to keep a calm mind for the Stormy Ascent. I did it when I was recording the, believe it or not, the like hour-long video of me just beating the level. I had a calm mind throughout the entire lot. A few times I did rage a little bit, simply because I thought some jumps were a bit BS. But you know, I just took deep breaths. You know, kept calm. No, I didn't want to rage, because the moment you start raging is the moment you start draining your lives, and I didn't want to drain them. Still took me ages. I think the part that took me the longest was the bonus stage, to be honest. I just couldn't figure out what to do in it, because they really changed up the bonus stage. Originally it was the Cortex round from Jaws of Darkness, but they changed it to a completely new bonus round that has never been in the game before. So I didn't understand what to do. It is a very evil bonus round though. Very evil. No, I can't. Why won't it sync up? Like, it happened. We're not doing it off camera, it were alright, but now it's like, no. You cannot have a half an hour long video trying to get the relic. No, we'll make it 2 hours, bro. You know, we got to give these. You know, we got to give the viewers, a decent live stream. And I'm like, really, game? You gonna do this to me? I just want the relic. You know, that's all I want. I just want 105%. All right. I want my gold trophy. I want it. And the amount of time I've spent on this one level, I think I deserve it by now. And how close I was in some of my attempts. But now, no, you're not getting past the first half. No, it's not happening. Sorry. Yeah, at least I'm satisfied. No. Damn, that was an awful jump. That. What the hell happened there? That was just awful. That was bad. Wow. What's going on now? I'm slipping up. I'm slipping up. I'm slipping up. It's not good. Oh, that was a little bit slow, but I'll stay with it. We can earn our time back. It's fine. If any of you guys have played Crash Bandicoot, or own the game, or hey, even just played it like a cousin's house or something like that, let me know what you think about the game. Let me know, what maybe is your hardest level that you struggled with the most. If you can't name the level, maybe just say which game you think is the hardest. I don't know. It would be cool to see some people reacting to the, some people, talking about, the game more. Like, I know how successful the game is, like. Really? Another bad jump? But, yeah. I've been enjoying this game a lot, even though this level is complete BS. I've been enjoying it for what it's worth. Okay, we made that jump that way, right? There's an ice cream man down there. Ice cream van, yeah. Hope it don't distract me too much with that music melody it's got. Because my window's wide open, I can hear it from the other side of the street. I don't know if you guys might have picked it up on my headset, probably not, but I could hear it. What's with my bad jumps? Why? Why am I doing bad jumps now? Why? Off camera I wasn't doing that. Well, I was occasionally, but not this often. Oh boy. This is going to take a while, isn't it? I should have been sensible. I should have got myself a glass of water. I might have to get up and get a drink later then. I've just noticed something. I have no idea if my headset's working or not, because there's only been one viewer, and I have no idea if my headset's working or not. Because it wasn't working one time. Hopefully there's no more technical difficulties, and taking 6 minutes just to get the chat up is the only difficulty we're gonna have. I don't know. I'm hoping my headset's working, because if it's not, then all this commentary I've been having is basically lost, and I've just been talking to myself for the past, I don't know how long the stream's been going for. Hopefully there's nothing like that going on, because otherwise people will just assume that it's just a silent video of me just trying to do this level. It would be funny if I was just talking to myself all this time, but I'll probably find it very frustrating though. Like, ugh. My voice was short, so what do I have to show for it? A silent playthrough for this level. I have no idea if this headset's working or not. I wouldn't be surprised if it were broken, because the headset's for the PS3, so that's how old it is. It was for the PS3 when I first bought it, but hopefully it still worked. It's not the highest quality headset, but it gets the job done. You know, for its cost, I think it's decent quality. Just decent. I won't say it's great, but you know. Oh, this might be it. Nope, I jumped too. No, that was a bad jump again. It wasn't a bad jump. That was just not synced at all. And for some reason, the game doesn't want to sync them up, and for some reason, I'm still clipping on that wall like an idiot. It's because the stopwatch is not in a very great place to grab. I mean, it's literally inside a wall. That's how bad it is. Oh, I have been looking into something, maybe getting something that'll allow me to record gameplay for the PS3. I don't have the money for it right now, but it might be something I could invest in later down the line. Let me know what you think. You know, because I have a lot more PS3 games than PS4. I have a decent amount of PS3 games, but I have a lot more for the PS4, and maybe it might be fun to show them off. I don't know. I'm gonna try and get the most universal one though. You know, I don't mind paying extra money for, you know, something to record, you know, more than one device. You know, maybe if I can get one work for the PS2 as well. I don't know. You know, that would be cool, would it? To, you know, be able to stream PS2 games. Yeah, that'll be great. You know, upscale them to 720p. I don't have a PS4 Pro, that's why I can't upscale it to 1080 on recording. Well, I could, but then the stream quality won't be as good because the internet connection isn't sufficient enough to record it at stream at 1080, which is why I don't do it. And uploads take too long on 1080 as well when it comes to videos. You know, 720 still looks fine. You know, most devices don't really support 1080, I don't think anyway. But certainly don't support 4K for the most part unless you have a 4K TV. So, you know, I don't really see the point in streaming high quality, but you know, maybe it might be cool to invest in, you know, something to record in. You know, to record on other devices, not just the PS4. Because there are a lot of games I would love to show off, you know. So many great games, but they're all on the PS3. And I can't just rely on them just making, you know, remasters all the time. Even though that would be the easiest solution for me. And I honestly wouldn't mind playing the same games again. You know, there's a few games I would love to cover, like, maybe like Castle Crashers. That's a game I really love to play. It's a great game. It's like a beat 'em up like Skylanders, except it, I don't know, it has like a better story mode than the current Skylanders. The story's more wacky and it's more fun, you know, instead of being like kidified. And the handmade drawings are really nice too. The game's quite simple on paper, but there's so much in depth with it. It's so nice. You know, so maybe it might be worth covering that game. You know, it's a pretty fun game. Or maybe even like Ratchet and Clank. You know, I haven't on the other PSN. I've got all the platinum trophies for it. I don't have it on this PSN though because I made this when the PS4 launched. Not when the PS4 launched. I mean, when I got my PS4. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to friend me on my other PSN, it is Dr. Nefarious 14. It has an underscore in it. I will have to. Yeah, I'll have to give a link in my description. If anyone wants to friend me on that, then you can. I don't go on it very often though. I only go on it when I'm on my PS3 mostly. But even then, I tend to go on this account more because you know trophies. I play on this account more, and the trophies are a bit more important on this account now. But, you know, if you want to friend me on that account, then go ahead. I don't really use it too often. It's mostly just for when there's a guest around, you know, just sign him into that one. But yeah. Yeah, though, it would be good to invest in one of them. I'll definitely look into it. But I'll need to save up for it, that's the thing, though. I think we're already too late, I didn't jump straight away. Because it was not safe. Oh, come on. I can never get the good jump. I can never get it. It just never appears for me. It's taken up. I know it takes absolutely ages, guys, but we need to do that. We need to get that jump straight away. If we don't get the jump straight away, we're not gonna get it, basically. We're at the 35-minute mark already. Wow, time flies when you... what's the phrase again? I know it's fun, but I don't think this suits this level too much. Time flies when you playing at an absolutely annoying level. Yeah, that's it. That seems more. Yeah. Apparently I'm streaming at 6 o'clock in the morning. Cool. It's obviously not my time, but whatever. I don't know, just looking at the stream stats. That's another problem with I don't know, being in the UK has its pros and cons. Like, it has its pros, like, you know, the weather's always great. You know, I'm not being sarcastic about that whatsoever, but, you know, there's a lot of cons, like, you know, a lot of people, when it comes to streaming games, they tend to live in the US, so when they stream them, it's always like 2 o'clock in the morning, like, you're, like, I really like this YouTuber, but at the same time, I really want to get to sleep, and oh my god, I can't believe I just nailed that. And then I died. Because I was, like, in disbelief that I did it, and then I was like, oh my god, I better move. Not too late. But yeah, that's the problem with, like, living in the UK, like, it has its pros and cons, like, you know, great weather all the time. Not being sarcastic at all. Totally not. But, you know, there's a lot of cons with, when it comes to, you know, watching live streams. Like, live streams, what's really annoying is they always, really late at night, always, because they always do them in the evening in their time. And for my time, that's at night. It's like, really? Do you really want me to, you know, lose my sleep just because you want to stream in the evening? It's like, why? Why do you do this to me? I like watching your content, but I like my sleep. Please tell me your live stream isn't very long. Still up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and that's like half their live stream, and I'm too tired, I have to go to sleep. I wake up and I see that their live stream ended at like 7. I'm like, really? 7 in the morning? You start the live stream at 1 o'clock in the morning, and you end it at 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, yeah, that's super annoying. Like, you're either tired the next day, because you've got like 2 hours sleep to decide to watch someone's live stream, or you don't watch it, and then you feel bad for not watching it. It's like so bad. It's so bad, man. So bad. And sometimes I just miss them completely. You know. But on the bright side, you know, at least I got the, you know, at least I got Green Chompy Mage and Lost Imaginite Mines. Although, to be honest, I just feel bad for owning them because there's so many people. I haven't played Skylands in like 3 weeks. Like, but there's so many people that are just missing out on these characters, and like they play Skylanders literally all the time. Like I get bored quite quickly with Skylanders sometimes. Like, it's just once I beat the story mode, it's like no more. Really, it's all there's left to do is just, you know, reset your characters and like try out the other paths. But there's some people that are like really addicted to Skylanders, like they literally play it all the time. Like they constantly keep buying new creation crystals, you know, making new characters, supporting the game. You know, I just feel bad for just owning them. Like there's so many people that, you know, that are missing out on them. Especially in the US, where they literally don't have them anywhere. And especially for Chompy Mage, because the thing with Chompy Mage is that it wasn't exclusive to Amazon first, but now they're in Smith Toys. But Smith Toys only exists in the UK and Ireland. And because Smith Toys are Smith Toys and the complete arses, they decide to decide to make it so you can't have home delivery. So you literally have to live there in order to get them, and it's just so bad. Like even people that don't mind paying like you know, the prices for like shipping abroad, they don't even have the option, which sucks so bad. Like I just feel sorry for all those people. Like I don't like to show off, but man, it's just bad. What is Activision doing? What are they doing? Why? Why do those people have to wait so long just to get those characters? It's just crazy. I haven't played it for a while like, either, and it's just that there's so many more people that are like, you know, that I play with them literally all the time. Don't get me wrong, I love Skylanders, but you know, it gets boring. Like you can't just, I just can't play like the same game for like eternity. The thing what I like to do with games is I like to binge play them. Then I get fed up with them and don't play them for a while. That tends to what happens with me. I even do it for my most beloved games. Like I just binge play them. I just don't feel like playing anything else, and I just binge play the same game. Some games as well, like the easier ones, like Spyro the Dragon. I like to get 100%. I like to delete my 100% save files, and then in one massive marathon, I'll just get 100% again or higher. Because you can get higher in Spyro the Dragon than 100%. I think it's 120% in the first game. Or it might be the third game, I can't remember. It's 105, 120, something like that. But, you know, I tend to... Well, that's just me. I just like to binge play games, like, just a lot. And then I get fed up with them and move on to the next. And then I come back to that game, like, maybe a few weeks or / months down the line. And that was another bad jump. You know, that's just me though. I like to binge play games. I know I play games way too often. But you know, that's how you get good games though. I'm pretty good at the games I binge play a lot. There's those games I don't really play too often. I do play them when I feel like it. There's games like The Simpsons Hit and Run. Like, The Simpsons Hit and Run is a fun PS2 game. I don't play it too often though, mostly because it's on the PS2. And the game can get quite repetitive with its missions, but you know, I like to binge play games. There are my favourites I like to go back to a lot, like just for nostalgia. When like for example, like I first played Ratchet & Clank when I was like 3 years old. Actually, I lied. I played it at 2 because I played the demo. But you know, games like that are just so magical because I remember getting Ratchet & Clank 3 for my 3rd birthday. It was like the first major console game that I truly wanted, and I asked for it for my birthday. It was such a magical day when I got it, and I just played it so much. I mean, you know, games like that, you know, games like that, I just like fall in love with, and I just go back to all the time. I still, even with Ratchet & Clank 1's flaws, it's still my favourite in the series, just because of how magical it was for me to first play the game. Or even first just hold the disc in my tiny hands when I first got it on my 3rd birthday. You know, moments like that, you know, they stay with you forever. And you always associate, you know, the games like that. It's so nice. That's no problem with nostalgia, you know. When newer games come out, if they still do them, if you're really fortunate, if you're really fortunate and the series is still going on today, you tend to compare them to like the old games. You know, like this game did better because of this, and like this game, you know, is more rememberable because of this. You know, but that's how the cookie crumbles. Let me tell you something about my Skylanders experience though. I first got into Skylanders. It wasn't when the game came out. No, it wasn't when the game came out. It was I think it was 2 years ago. Yeah, around about Superchargers came out. I got the original Skylanders game, Spyro's Adventure. Now there is a reason why I waited so long before I got into Skylanders, and that was mostly due to the commercials. I don't know why, but I really didn't like Spyro in the commercials. I thought he looked really, really ugly. I thought, who is this? Please don't tell me it's Spyro. You know, after the drastic changes with like The Legend of Spyro, which are games I don't really enjoy too much, to be honest. I just accepted the change with Legend of Spyro. I really didn't like that design still, but you know, I kind of accepted it. But it took me a while to accept it. But I just accepted Spyro's fate. Like, okay, it's just gonna become a beat 'em up. You know, dark theme. Don't really suit Spyro too much. The dark theme. You know, considering that Spyro, you know, is a lot more colourful. Honestly, Legend of Spyro's bad. It's a bad game. I'm sorry. Level design's bland, the combat's bland, everything's bland. You can't even use your breath for that long before it runs out. Yeah, it's just a bad game. I sold all the PS2 Legend of Spyro games. They're just not fun. Like, Legend of Spyro was like fun at first, after I got past the annoying puzzles. But, you know, the New Game Plus, it's not fun. Like, once you upgrade all your breaths, there's nothing to do other than repeat the story that I had little care or investment into. You know, I didn't enjoy those games. But when, when Skylanders was first announced, I used to hate it. Wait, just a sec. When they first announced it, I used to hate it. Just because of the design of Spyro, I just didn't like it. But you know, I kind of like overlooked it eventually. You know. In game, you know, as long as you like zoom in on Spyro, he doesn't look that bad now. Like in the trailers, he looked horrendous. It didn't look good at all. I'm sorry, but in the trailers, the pre-rendered Spyro just doesn't look good at all. The other characters don't look as bad. It's just Spyro. Even Cinder looks better than Spyro, and I didn't even like Cinder that much in the games. Although it came to Legend of Spyro, I think Cinder had the better model out of the two. But yeah, you know, I think the design could have been a bit more faithful though to Spyro's original design, definitely in Skylanders. You know, other than the fact he's purple, they didn't really change. They didn't really keep much of the original design, to be honest. Like almost everything was completely changed. I still don't like the design. I feel like I'm still hoping for like I don't know, something like a overall design, you know, to change. You know, something a bit more faithful to the classic Spyro look and feel. I'm still around for one of them. You know, like they did like Thumping Islands pack. I wouldn't mind seeing a Spyro pack. You know, in a similar feel. You know. Like, they can have the Skylanders vibe, but they can also make it faithful, like they did with Crash. You know, even though, you know, they didn't really change it too much with Crash. Like, they over-exaggerated some of his facial features, especially the eyebrows. other than that, it's quite faithful to the original design. Cortex almost looks identical like he does in the N-Sane Trilogy. Like, if they made... Well, with the exception of the massive head, like, the head is way too big in Skylanders, in my opinion. It just looks silly, actually, the head for Cortex. But, you know... They did an overall good job, I think, with them, but I think they could improve Spyro. Definitely improve Spyro. I fell there. But, you know... I don't know. People tried to convince me that the Skylanders model looks better, but I still disagree. I still disagree. I definitely think Classic Spyro, the one from the PS1, definitely is the best looking model to date. I think second best would probably be I don't know, maybe, yeah, probably Heroes Tails model. Even though the animations were quite lazy in that game, but yeah, probably that game. Probably had the second best model, in my opinion. And that would probably be the GBA games then, Heroes, and then obviously Enter the Dragonfly, and even though Enter the Dragonfly was a pretty mediocre game. And then it will probably be the Dawn, the Eternal Night model and the Dawn of the Dragon model. You know, I think the Legend of Spyro games were a bit lazy. Like, they had a good story. Well, some people call them good. I never really cared about it. I know, you know, Spyro wasn't never big for me with the story. I just like playing the colourful worlds. You know, I didn't care about the story at all with Spyro games. Like, the thing is with the early Spyro games is they never were big for the story. Like, you'll be lucky if you got a cutscene at the start and the end of the game. But that's pretty much all there was to it for the story, for the most part. I think Enter the Dragonfly had like a cutscene like halfway through the game to explain certain elements. I didn't mean to spin him. But, you know, the Spyro games were never big on the story, which is mostly why I didn't really care about it. I wasn't expecting a huge story development, to be honest, with Spyro. So I never really... I tried... If anything, I just want to skip the cutscenes just because of how boring they were. I didn't care what the Elder Dragons had to say. But, you know, but combine the fact I didn't care about the story with the very bland soundtrack, especially when you compare it to the old Spyro games, and also the really bland level design. And it just led to a bad experience for me overall. You know, I did pick up Spyro eventually. I didn't pick up Skylanders because of Spyro though. I think I remember picking it up because actually no, I didn't even think about getting the game. I think I got it as I got it as a Christmas present. And then, you know, I thought, you know, I might as well try it out to be nice. And then I ended up loving the game. And, you know, I wasn't a massive fan of Spyro still in the game, but yeah, I loved all the other characters. Like, all the other characters in the Skylanders universe are just so creative. They're so well made, with the exception of Spyro. And I don't think they changed Cinder enough. Cinder looks exactly like she did in A New Beginning. You know, baby Cinder. Yeah. But another thing I didn't like about Skylanders with Spyro is that why did they keep Cinder's voice? Because Cinder had the same voice actor. They changed Spyro's voice actor. Like, why? Why keep one person if you're going to change the other? I never really liked Spyro's voice in Skylanders. I didn't like it. I don't think it suits Spyro. But hey, it's just me. I have my own gripes with games. Everyone has their little nitpicks with every game they love, you know. That's just mine. But yeah, Skylanders is definitely a fun game. Definitely fun. My opinion's definitely changed a lot over towards Skylanders over the last 2 years. And it all started with the first game, and I think later I picked up SWAT Force, then I came back for Giants. And I jumped way too late there. But then I eventually got Giants after SWAT Force. And yeah, and then I skipped Trap Team and Superchargers. Yeah, I don't really want to get Superchargers, to be honest. I might pick it up. I don't know. It will be a while. If you ever get Trap Team, and I think Trap Team's really good, I might get Superchargers. The thing is, what I don't like about Superchargers though is that when you go to like the trailers for like Superchargers, everyone says that Trap Team were better, or they might say like SWAT Force was the last game I played. You know, so I don't know what I think about those two games because of that very reason. Overall, the community doesn't seem to like Trap Team or Superchargers too much. So I'm a bit more wary to games that are not as popular. It tends to affect my decisions when it comes to purchasing the game. Like for example, with like another game series I quite like playing, which is Command & Conquer. They made like a fourth one, but I know I bought the fourth one because of how mixed the game is. Like a lot of people really don't like it. A few people say it's okay, but most people hate it. You know. So I don't know. I might pick them up event. I might pick up those kind of games at some point, but they will take a while because Superchargers is still fairly expensive because a lot of the figures are still quite, you know, new. Like they've gone down in price a little bit, but not a lot. And as for Trap Team, they have really hard to get hold of. Like at a good price, very hard. My best stuff is probably going to CEX at this current date. And, you know, paying a fortune for pre-owned Skylanders. Unbelievable rip-off. Like £15 just for an old character that someone else already owned. And if I'm unlucky, it might have... if I'm unlucky, it might have permanent marker on the bottom of the base with the stickers hid behind them. I think one of my Skylanders do actually have permanent marker on them, which annoyed me so much because I couldn't see it because of the stupid sticker. But yeah, whatever. Oh, they're out of sync, great. Alright, the 57 minutes, damn. It's a long time, that. Oh yeah, this week I've been playing a lot of Castle Crashers again. You guys probably have no idea what the game is, but I think I was talking about it early in this live stream. But yeah, it's a good game. Definitely go check it out. Very, very good game. It's like a beat 'em up. So if any of you guys watch me because of Skylanders, definitely go check it out because it is a fun beat 'em up game, just like Skylanders. It's hand-drawn though, but it's so good. It has a really good story mode, has 31 playable characters to unlock. It's a great game. You can get it for the Xbox 360, PS3 and Xbox One as well as PC. They haven't remastered the game for the PS4 yet, we're still waiting for that. Oh, I'm still waiting for it specifically, but, you know. Can I just make that jump, please? But you know, it's a great game. It's a great game. Very challenging though, especially when you get in insane mode. That mode's very hard. But it's great. It's great. If you're into beat 'em up games like Skylanders and want another really fun experience, it's a great game to pick up. You can get it really cheap too, so that's great. A lot of content for you guys. A lot of content. Very good game. Love it. Been binge playing it a lot lately on the PS3. And if any of you guys do decide to get the game, you know, for the PS3 specifically, because that's the only console I've got it for. And I keep hitting him by accident. But yeah, if you guys ever pick up Castle Crashers or for the PS3, you know, message me and we can maybe have a game on it if you really want. I can't record it because I haven't got anything to record on the PS3 yet. You know, but maybe we can have a few games, you know, playing through the story mode together. You know, will be fun. It will be fun. I want to do something Yeah, I want to get some more interactive stuff with the viewers. Yeah, I want to do something like that. So, you know. So if any of you guys pick up Castle Crashers, let me know. Can maybe have a game on the PS3. It's for the PS3, that's the only problem with it. If you're on the PS4, that'd be great, but nah. Oh well. Waiting for the remaster on the PS4. They did it for the Xbox One. Still waiting for PS4 though. Don't know if it's still happening, to be honest, because it's been like 2 years. Behemoth Games though, which is the developers by the way, they have actually said, yeah, they've actually said why. It's because of limited resources, and they are an indie game developer, but you know, apparently, but because of what they said, it sounds like they will eventually get to it. It's all about, you know, if right now though. That platform is never synced up, and when it is, I fall. Why? Did I just get past that platform? Even though I really want to get the Platinum Relic, I'm now tempted to just decide to go for the gold. And you know, for now anyway, just so I can end the live stream and have a break. But at the same time, I want to get the Platinum Relic done with, because the thought of leaving with a relic and then coming back later to get the better one, it just doesn't seem that rewarding. I don't know. I just want to get my 105%. I just want to get that. I want to get my trophy. But yeah, actually, if anyone wants, I could throw a link in the description of after this live stream's done. Obviously, can't do it right now, but I could do a link and a bit to like Castle Crashers, so you can like check out the game. It's a great game. It's made by you can tell it was made by Love and Care. Awesome game, awesome game. So much content, so much to do. It's a really fun adventure. Very weird at times though, very weird. It has a really weird sense of humour, that game, but it's really fun. I wonder if anyone's still watching. Probably not. I mean, time trials I suppose are not really the funniest thing to watch in the world. I mean, it's literally just me doing the same stuff over and over again, and sometimes clicking a reset button. I don't know. You know, I'm really excited for the future of Crash because in the UK, yeah, I think it actually became one of the top spots for the highest seller in the year, in like literally like the first week or so of sales. Absolutely crazy how many people bought this game. I mean, it's competing with like, I mean, it's even beating Grand Theft Auto this year. Actually, no, it might have been in the month, actually. I'm not sure. But apparently in sales, it's beaten Grand Theft Auto, despite Grand Theft Auto being literally on every platform. This just being for the PS4 has outsold Grand Theft Auto 5. That's crazy, that's insane. I'll stop. But, you know. Absolutely crazy. Now I'm looking forward. A new Crash game would be nice. Although, if they do make a new Crash game, can it really top the N-Sane Trilogy? That's my only worry, because I mean, if they make another linear platform like this, people are just going to compare you know, the Crash games are. They're just literally all they're going to do is compare them. Like, they're going to go, well, this game has X amount of levels, whereas this game has over 100 levels. I think I know which one's better. You know, people are just going to compare the games. It's just going to be annoying. The problem is, if they make it a open world platformer, open world games tend to be a lot more bug prone. Like, I mean, have you ever seen Skyrim or Fallout? Yeah, again though, the games are not going to be published by Bethesda. I don't know why, but anything under the Bethesda brand. Butchering words there. But anything under that specific brand does tend to be more bug prone than most games, but I don't know. An open world game like N-Sane I don't think would work right that well. N-Sane did do pretty well for what it was worth, but the game was criticised for its length being quite short, you know. And even though it's supposed to be an open world game, it's not really an open world game. Like, it is on paper, but there's you know, but it's not open. Like, the world's not completely open. There's a lot of you know, linear levels. It's basically like a hub world, but it's actually possible to, you know, travel to different parts of the world. You know, the problem with, if they do it like N-Sane, it won't be too bad, but if they do it like Mind Over Mutant, it's going to be an absolutely horrendous mess. That's the thing they need to do. They need to make it so that, you know, there's no unnecessary backtracking. Because there was in N-Sane was annoying, because if you missed a gem in some sections, you had to travel all the way back just so you can to wherever, you know, you had to go in order to get back to where you were. It was very annoying. You had to backtrack a lot if you missed a gem, just so you can get the gem again. I would rather have like a warp room than it being open world, to be honest, like N-Sane. Although a N-Sane remaster would be cool if they had all the additional content that the original game didn't have. I'd rather have like a new game than another remaster. A CTR remaster though would be nice. They can do a lot with the CTR remaster. They can, for additional content for the remaster, they could add additional tracks, you know, that weren't present in the original. They can add new playable characters. You know, they can do a lot with CTR, so I wouldn't mind having a CTR remaster, but that's really about it for games being remastered. Although a Spyro remaster, specifically the first one, or no, the first two, yeah, specifically them games, that'll be good. Heroes, Year of the Dragon was just like okay, you know, it wasn't anything too special. It was Year of the Dragon anyway. It was just a, yeah, it was just Spyro 2, just with yeah, it was just Spyro 2 with extra characters that weren't as flushed out as Spyro. That was really the whole game in a nutshell. You could argue that some of the boss fights might have been a bit better, but the final boss was a lot better in Spyro 2. You know. I'm just rambling on now about random topics, but whatever. But I would love a Spyro 1 remaster, that would be great. I don't really care about the other two games as much, but Spyro 1 specifically, yeah, that would be great. Not a lazy remaster, no. The treatment that the N-Sane Trilogy got, that kind of treatment. Hey, maybe like a Ratchet and Clank remaster, that'll be good too. Not reimagined. Not reimagined. After the last reimagining, I don't want to see another one, to be honest. Last one, I didn't like last one. They promised so much, but they like delivered like what was promised and what was present in the original game. You know, compared to what we actually got, it was a bit of a letdown overall. The PS4 Ratchet and Clank game. I enjoyed it at first, but then I got like halfway through the game. I noticed like half the planets were missing. I was like, why? You know, Oxron, for example. Oxron, Hoven, or Talos Orbit, Veldin Orbit, the epic showdown on Veldin with Drek. So much missed opportunities with that game. We could have made it great, but they decided to go for the, oh, it's Dr. Nefarious, let's use him instead kind of route. You know. I love Dr. Nefarious, but God, why did they have to make him the main villain? In the original game, why? I mean, could they at least just make Drek seem like a bigger threat? Other than just turn him into a sheep halfway through the game? I don't know. Some of his lines were funny, Drek, but I would have preferred him if he was a menacing character rather than just a joke character for comedic relief, and then just toss him to the side halfway through. It was nice though to see Victor Von Iron though get a bit more lines other than literally just being there for a planet and then gone the next. Although to be honest, I didn't really think Victor was really that good of a character to begin with. I don't feel like if they remove Victor, I don't think people would notice. There's a lot of weird things with the PS4 game. I blame the movie. Even though the movie was okay at best. I don't know. Maybe it was alright. I went to see it in cinemas, it was just okay. I loved it at first, but now I look back at it, it's like, yeah, there's a lot of stupid jokes in it. They don't really make any sense. I was so hyped for the movie though. As you can probably tell, I was really hyped for the movie. I think I enjoyed every second of it, but now I look back at it, like the movie, like there was a lot of stupid stuff in it that really didn't need to be there. Yeah, that's the problem with the movie. Like they tried to, the movie didn't know what to do with itself. I felt. I swear at one point didn't even know who the main character was. I feel like the movie focused way too much on Quark. Like Quark is a great character, but you know, give the other characters some character development. And God forbid, like putting any develop into the actual two main characters that literally the game is named after. God forbid making them have any character at all. You know, it's the problem with the movie and the game. Like they didn't invest any time with Ratchet and Clank, Ratchet as well as Clank's friendship. They didn't put any time into that at all. And you can tell with the opening cutscene, like the opening cutscene with you know, with like Ratchet, you know, finding Clank. Like they just seem like best buddies, like right off the bat. And it was like, you can't just do that, you know. You can't make a character's origin story like, hey buddy, I just rescued you and this is the first time I met you, but I'm going to be super friendly towards you even though you just dropped out of my sky for no reason. You know, they got rid of the entire conflict in the original game. A lot of people did complain about it though in the original game. You know, I didn't really like it too much either. I felt like the grudge just went on way too long. Like, I mean, it happens near the start of the game and then the grudge like continues until it literally continues. Like, it doesn't really get any better till like at least like 5 planets in, and then there's still a bit of a grudge left there. But you know, I think yeah, it definitely dragged on too long. But you know, removing it completely was definitely a much bigger mistake. They got rid of all the character development with Ratchet and Clank. Every single last bit of it. There was no character development at all for them two characters. It was literally that kind of thing where it didn't make any sense whatsoever, kind of thing. You know, there were no character development at all. There was nothing really happening at all in that game. Even the movie didn't really explain it. I thought that, you know, okay, the game doesn't really explain it very well, but you know, that's because they got the movie. You need to watch the movie and also play the game to understand the story. But not even the movie develops the characters at all. The focus on Captain Quark. It was cool to get Dr. Nefarious's origin story, but this is Ratchet and Clank's origin story, not Dr. Nefarious's. I didn't care about Nefarious's origin story when I was supposed to be watching Ratchet's. You know, to be fair, if they were gonna do Dr. Ferris's origin story, they should have made a separate movie or a separate game for that. But no, just put Ratchet and Clank on the label and focus on Dr. Nefarious and Quark, because they're the characters everyone wants to see, right? You know, they don't want to see the characters that are literal on the box art. They don't want to see any of that stuff. They just want to see, you know, they just want to see the conflict between the characters that no one cares about, like Brax. Like, brand new character. Who the hell is this? Oh, the game's going to explain him. Okay, what about our main characters that so far have been in the game for like an hour and they haven't been explained? But, you know, a lot of stupid things with that. Yeah, that's when the I blame the writers for it, you know. When Insomniac, the Insomniac developers themselves, you know, made the story themselves, the games were so much better. Like, yeah, a lot of the jokes were a lot sillier, but you know, the writing was a lot better, and characters actually had actual character development, which were nice. But now the studio's bigger and they can afford to, you know, pay for like really well-known, famous writers, I think the story is just not as good anymore. Like, the jokes seem to be watered down. They tend to be a much more of a serious plot rather than light-hearted, like it started out as. Even though Insomniac can write really good stories, like in Ratchet & Clank Going Commando, that probably has one of the best plot twists. Like, that game's so good it has 2 plot twists. Like, one halfway through and then one right at the end, which I won't spoil either, in case no one's played them. But, you know, they definitely need to, you know, go back to with their roots. And they definitely need to make more awesome weapons. Like, 2 new weapons is not enough for a game, I'm sorry. Especially if I only liked one of them. Oh, did it. That was... yeah, we did it and then we died. So I was too slow. Yeah. Something definitely needs to go back to their roots. I'm not saying the new game's not good. I'm not saying it's not good. I just didn't think the story was as good, and also the planet locations as well as the weapons. A lot of the weapons were copy and pasted from the old games. I would have preferred it. Honestly, I would have preferred it if they kept the original weapons that were present in the original game and made them all upgradable, because that wasn't present in the original game. I honestly was expecting that, but then we got the weapons that we got from all the previous games, which, you know, was okay. A lot of them were fan favourites. I didn't mind it at first, but then it just started to feel like the old games, you know, for the PS3. Like, I felt like I've already played the games, like, just an hour in. I felt like deja vu. Like, I've already played these games. It felt like a mash between not Crash 1, sorry, Ratchet & Clank 1, the second game, because it had the bouncer in it, obviously, and it felt like a mash between Tools Destruction as well as All for One. It felt like a really weird mix of games, but none of it felt that new, to be honest. Like, even though the new levels they had, which was the Deplanetizer, you know, I don't know why, it just didn't feel like a new level. Like Quarto, for example, like I think we're called New Quarto. No, that was the planet that Drake were making. Yeah, but old Quarto, yeah. I didn't feel like that planet was really that great. It was a new level, but it wasn't. It was, I don't know. It just wasn't as good as the others. Like, that was a major gripe with the game. Like, a lot of planets were just cut. I don't know why. You can tell though they only had 10 months of development on the game. I think they even said outright that they only spent 10 months on the game. Definitely, I definitely think they should have. I honestly think they should have, you know, hold off the game for a little bit. You know, release it after, you know, the movie. The reason why I know why they wanted to release the game before the movie, and this is the reason why, guys. This is why. They knew the movie was going to be mediocre. They knew the movie wasn't going to do well. They knew it. Which is why they wanted to get the game out first, because they knew the game would sell better if everyone was still hyped over the movie. That is why they did it. And to be honest, it worked. It completely worked. Many people bought the game. Loads of people bought it. It was a really successful game, despite being mediocre. And it worked. It was a great scheme. And the pre-order bonus allowance that worked. That definitely got my they definitely got my money from the pre-order bonus. I can tell you that. But you know, I still enjoyed the game. It had its flaws though, a lot of flaws, mind you. But it was a good game, no less. I'm not saying it was, well, it was mediocre compared to the old ones though. I'll say that, like, you know, compared to like Tools Destruction definitely had a much better story. You know, the second game had a much better story. Even I would say even the original game had a better story, mostly because the characters were developed. That's the problem. Like, you don't make an origin story and then don't focus on the main characters at all. It does not work at all. And what they were trying to do is they were trying to introduce too many characters in one game. But, you know, I just wanted to get those thoughts out there, you know, because ever since the game came out, like last year, you know, I've had these thoughts, but I never thought about talking about them. But I don't know. It's a bit random though to just talk about them during a Crash live stream, but whatever. Whatever. I'm just trying to find, you know, something to talk about, you know, because when you're playing the same level for like 1 hour and 20 minutes, you know, just talking about Crash gets a bit boring, doesn't it? Like, oh, this is a hard level. Ooh, so hard. Like, for like 1 hour and 20 minutes. And I don't really want to rage either, because raging isn't fun. But yeah. I can't believe we've been doing this for 1 hour and 20 minutes. And we've only cleared, and I only managed to jump on that platform like 4 times. Now that is bad. Alright, this again. I wonder if anyone's anyone who I'm subscribed to is live streaming right now. If we could just get past that section, that'd be great. Oh, come on, that was close, that. I swear that was close. Yeah, again, I swear every single time I made that jump, I swear it was close. Oh, I almost got it. Mile off. I wonder what the next Skylanders game will be like. I've always wondered what it'll be like. Originally, I think people speculated, you know, it was going to be Imagineers 2.0. I kind of didn't believe it until the well, quote unquote, rumours started coming out, or leaks, should you call it. Rumours, the rumours do look false though now, looking back, but at the time they were quite believable. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be Skylanders 2.0, Imagineers 2.0 anymore. I didn't really think about it. I didn't really think it would be. I just thought the rumours could have been true. Could have been. I don't know. I didn't really. I wasn't really swearing, you know, that it would have been like definitely true. Like, if it's not true, you know, I'll do a. I don't know. I definitely thought it looked kind of fake, and it turned out to be fake. The only reason I thought, you know, maybe it's not fake is because apparently Portmaster, I can't remember his numbers at the end, but apparently he said that it's real because he's looked at them and he tells that, and he can tell you that they're not photoshopped. That was the only time I thought it could have been real, but now I kind of like doubt. Now Pottermaster shouldn't have said that because now everyone's gonna think he's wrong. Like, you know, whenever he says, you know, something's might be true, I'm gonna doubt him a lot more now. But you know, it looked. I don't know. I wonder if they'll even announce a game this year. Nothing at E3 doesn't look promising at all. There are signs that there are signs that there's going to be a game coming out, but it looks like it might be stuff for the mobile game though, to be honest, right now. Don't know if there's going to be a mainstream. I don't know about the console games, like the franchise isn't dead yet, you know, with like the Netflix series going on and stuff like that, which I have yet to watch. I probably won't watch it because it's really kiddified, the Netflix stream. But you know, a bit too. Even Skylanders, which is a kiddified game, I think the Netflix series is a bit too much for me. But hey, that's just me. Some people may enjoy it. Actually, can we make this jump at least? It's gonna be a tad slow, but I'll take it. About 6 seconds slower, but it's not full 10, so you know, I'll take it. For now. I think everything is out of sync now, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's jump down here because it skips a part of the level. It's slow, but I'll take it because I just want to get as. I just actually want to make it past that little section. Getting a bit bored. No, of course I missed up there. It's fine, I wouldn't have made it very far anyway. Even if I did make it far, I would have been. It was a bit slow because I should have jumped earlier, but the jump was impossible. Yeah, it was about 6 seconds slow anyway, so I don't really care too much about failing there. It's gonna be cool though to see what comes out of Skylanders. Even if it's nothing, at least I'll be able to go back and, you know, get some of the old games I missed out over the years, like Trap Team and Superchargers. You know, I'll finally be able to save up for them games, even if we don't get anything. But you know, honestly, I'm sold with Skylanders until like 2019 easily. A lot of people want a game for 2018. I honestly don't really care enough for a game in 2018. I'm fine till 2019 for a new Skylanders game. But hey, that's just me. You know, even though I've got all the figures from Imagineers, I still need to go back to play the previous games, so that's why I'm fine for now. Plus, Skylanders is always expensive, so I never get the game straight away. I'll wait till the star pack goes down, because then I can buy more of the regular figures. I always do that. It's cheaper. Damn it, I keep doing that. I should stop spinning. I spin when I jump because it makes Crash a little bit more floatier. Like you stay in the air a little bit longer, which makes some jumps a bit easier. But I should stop doing it with that lab assistant because I end up spinning off the lab assistant into the distance and I can't jump on him then. Actually, let's wait for this. I do it there because you need to do it, otherwise it's difficult to land on the platform without going into the spikes. Alright, let's do a regular jump here. Yeah, that works better. I don't spin him then. Alright, let's wait here for the platform to come back. Oh, don't know what I'm doing wrong. Is it I'm jumping too late? Is it because I'm jumping too early? It's probably too early. I think that's got to be it. Not an easy jump though, definitely not. But I definitely want to do that jump though, because if I land it, I'm going to save so much time in the rest of the time trial. Yeah, again though, I do have an Aku Aku mask, so you know, if I land on the spikes, it's not a biggie. Oh, it is a biggie if I land it there though. That's not bad. But if I land it, there, you know, where those spinning platforms is, it's not a biggie there because, you know, that's probably the hardest part of the level. So, you know, if I mess up there, it's not a big deal. It's just a big deal if I do it before then, so I don't have the Aku Aku to my advantage. Although ideally it would be good if I could keep the Aku Aku after that, because I like to use that shortcut there, which makes you take a hit. An hour and a half on one level. Why am I not surprised? Yeah, let's just change up a bit. Oh, I think I need to get those platforms on screen a little bit quicker. I think that's what I'm failing on there. Maybe I just need to get on screen quicker. I don't know. Because the moment if it's on screen quicker, it means it can like, you know, spiral down a bit quicker. So I don't have to jump as late, which means I've got a better chance to succeed in the jump. That might be it. Maybe if I get to the edge of the second platform and it comes on screen quicker, maybe the jump might be easier. I'm not sure though. I know it's possible though, because I've landed it like twice in this live stream, even though that is pretty infrequent. I need to find ways though to, you know, make it more consistent, so I don't end up spending like 10 hours on just trying to get one relic. You know, because I don't want to wait out, because if I wait out, I'll just end up wasting like an extra 10 seconds. Which is not fun when it's a hard level. The more time I've got for the later parts, the better. No, I think I just need to go faster. That's gotta be it. I've tried getting to the edge, but no, it doesn't load it quick enough. Maybe I just need to go faster instead of just trying to load it quicker. I don't know, I'm just... no idea what to do. I got the first bit nailed down though, which is pretty good. I can do it pretty quick now. It's just that bit. It always catches you off guard. I did clip on that stair a bit, but it didn't really matter because I would have had to quit there anyway. Yeah, I've gone quicker there. Oh yeah, that is a way easier jump now. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to go straight away. That is a way easier jump. Alright, I get it now, I get it. Let's clutch it. Yeah. Second Aku Aku. This is going great, this run. This run's way better than the others. Let's jump down there, because that's quicker. I also get to skip that annoying laboratory guy. Great. Didn't get hit there at all. Let's not mess it up here, though. Oh, got past that bit. First set of vultures. Easiest part to get through. Well, let's not get too risky here though. I don't want to get hit by him or end up not being able to get back up. Okay, this is going good. This is going good. Let's not get too cocky though. I don't want to fall. Because that'll ruin the run. Alright, let's not rush this. I don't want to slide back down to the spikes. No, sir. Whew. Let's go now. Ooh, hype. Alright, last bit. Okay, alright. We're close to the end now. Clock's ticking now. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it. Alright, that were good though. That were good. I know what to do now. I know how to get past that bit. You just have to go really, really fast, like Sonic speed. That were good though, that were good. That's just what I needed, that. Come on. It would be great if we could get past it again, like literally this go. That's the problem with slippery climb. Like, you want to be patient with the level, but you can't. You just have to go. Like, you gotta be. You gotta run. You gotta run like an insane man to beat it. Like, you want to wait here, but no, you have to go like an insane man. It's the best way to clear it anyway. When you got, especially if you're going for the time trials. You got no choice to go for the time trials. Actually, no, let's continue it. There's another Aqua after here anyway. Oh, die anyway. Okay, we got past it though. Yeah, oh good. I still died, but I'm getting better. I'm getting better at that section. Alright, now we got past it. Now we just need to get better at everything else. And once we get better at everything else, we can go for the home run. Oh wait, just a sec. Oh yeah, I got a little snack now. That is so hype. I can't believe we did that good. Alright, I think I'll start eating though after this attempt. Yeah. I don't think I'll end it immediately though. I'll just drink some of my milkshake and take a bite out of the sausage roll that I got given. I think it's sausage roll anyway, it smells like one. Yeah, that hype though, that hype. Getting that far into the level after so many times falling. That was good. And I know how to replicate it now, I just need to go, like, super fast. It doesn't seem like I made much progress, but I've made a lot of progress. Like, just being able to get past that section quickly is a decent amount of progress. Yeah. Alright, yeah, we'll start here now. Hope no one minds. No one's watching, so no one should mind. Well, there might be, I don't know. Hope you don't mind if you are watching. Alright, I'm back. Feel a bit more refreshed now. Alright, let's continue. Let's grab the clock, yeah. Now drinking some, I feel a bit better. I might have drank it a little bit too fast though. Whatever. Actually, yeah, we'll continue, why not? Yeah, that's always it's always an easy jump to land if you just go straight away. Oh. Problem is now that we got one less Akawaku, so it's going to be harder overall. Oh well. Might be possible to make that without losing your Akawaku, but I don't know. Maybe if you fall at a less steep angle. But it don't matter too much, I can make it past there 50% of the time. Which I suppose is better than, you know, trying to keep the Akawaku mass and, you know, and not make it past the first part, you know, 90% of the time. Alright, I think now we can get past those two difficult sections. I think we might, I don't know, maybe we might, you know, do it before the 2 hour mark, maybe. Just maybe. But you know, if we're gonna get caught on something though, it's gonna be here, I swear. Just because of how long it is. Oh, actually no, we're alright there. Okay, I couldn't jump up, but that's fine. We'll just wait. It's not the end of the world. Oh, that was close. But we made it. Oh, fell. Whatever. Whatever. We're making progress, which is what matters. Right? Guys, we only had one comment in like 2 hours. I usually have about, I don't usually have that many comments, but one is a bit little. I do appreciate Browser Gaming though for leaving that comment. Very appreciated. Might take a while. Progress though is good. I like progress. I don't like clipping on walls though right at the start level. That's not fun. No. We have to wait a little bit at the start, but that's fine. There is a section where we will probably lose. I mean, if we try to rush this bit, we'll just be slowed down somewhere else. So, because of the sinking of the platforms, it's impossible to run through them all without slowing down. Yeah, it will be here where we'll have to slow down, but there's another section just a little bit higher, which is the elevator. So, you know, there's no need to rush right at the start. You can't really get a really good time right at the start, nailed down. This elevator is great. You can just jump on him and not have to wait it. It's awesome. Been a lot of motorbikes outside in my window. Very annoying. But yeah. didn't bounce right. Yeah, alright, we'll use an Aku Aku Master there. I've decided we're going to try and use an Aku Aku Master there. Although I will aim for the platform though. Simply because there is spikes below it, so... You know, the spikes will give us a little boost upwards if we miss the platform. So let's go for that. That's my strat. And it has worked accidentally a few times, so, you know. Hey, at least if we get gold, I'll be able to get the plat a lot easier now I know that trick. So that's going to be great. It's so satisfying to jump on his head. I don't know why. It's just so satisfying to jump on his head and jump on the platform above. It only saves like 2 seconds, but it's still really cool. Alright, this bit again. Right, we're near it now, we're near it. Yep, it's right there. Whatever. Ah, too slow. I didn't jump on it and I didn't jump up inside. No. Not good. Oh, really? Crash really loves clipping that wall there, does it? I don't know why that wall is so annoying to avoid. I have to like walk almost completely around it just to avoid Crash from just accidentally bumping into it. Yeah, we made that, whatever. It's not going to save us much time, because we have to wait here for the platform to get back up. And then we have to wait here too. Just a little bit longer though, not much longer, but still, I have to wait a bit. I suppose it might be a little bit faster to be able to make that platform straight away. But you still have to wait for the elevator. Oh, I fell there. Oh, come on, make it up. Yes! Alright, alright. We didn't waste time, because I made it up straight away. If we didn't, I would have been like 3 seconds behind at this part. Oh, it's slightly faster. Nice. 2 seconds. 2 seconds faster. But maybe it might be a bit quicker. It's still a lot trickier to land all those times, though. Still a lot trickier to land. Oh, I kind of... Yeah, that one great. Yeah, I was too slow. I forgot. No waiting. No waiting's allowed, Nitro Crate. Don't wait. Stop it. Stop it with your filthy habits of waiting for things to get easier for yourself. No. Nitro Crate. Bad. No. We want platinum. Oh, hello to the live stream. We're playing Stormy Ascent right now. Really hard level. Not easy. And if you think this level's easy, then you're a complete liar. Oh, comment, I'll check in a sec. There, this elevator we can't really fall off, so this is safe. Yeah, finish the main game. Platinum relics, yeah. Just need to get the one here now. I haven't finished Crash 3, but I've finished Crash 2 as well. Well, finished quote unquote, got all platinum relics in that game too, but you know. Yeah, it's not an easy level by any means. Yeah, let's just fall down there, that's fine. Let's try not to get hit by the spikes though. Oh, a bit too slow. It's fine though. Connor, did you even did you get the gem at very least? I'm slipping up at a few points. Took me an hour to get the gem. It's taken me long to get the relic though. I did oh, by the way, I haven't been just trying to get it for like 2 hours. I've been trying way longer than that. This is just the only part I've decided to stream. Shouldn't have missed that. No, shouldn't have missed it by accident. Oh, did you? Yeah, it's not an easy level. But only a few attempts. Didn't try any more than that. I tried like 30 attempts and eventually I got the gem. I think it was 30 anyway, it might have been 40, I don't know. I had more than 99 lives, I can tell you that. So I'm not sure if it was 40 or 30, but it was something like that. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, you didn't even finish the game yet? Oh, that explains it, yeah. I forgot you don't need to finish the game in order to access Stormy Ascent. Yeah, there's a purple teleporter, is there, that brings you there. I can't wait till I get done with this level. I'm going straight back to Crash 3 and finish that as soon as I've done this. Oh, you only got it yesterday? Well, I've got it. Oh, yeah, yeah, that explains why I haven't finished it yet then. I've had it for quite a while. I've had it since launch. Literally bought it at launch. And I think I was a bit too slow there. We'll find out though. Nah, fine. I'm fine. Just fast enough. Awesome. I got my shiny. Let's drop down here. Because no one likes that set. Because no one likes an extra jump. Alright, cleared that. Nice. Oh, come on. Are you enjoying the game though? Because I'm really enjoying this game. With the exception of this level. This level isn't that enjoyable. Although I probably might change my mind if it gives me a relic. That'll be nice. Just straight up lets me have the relic instead of just being this stubborn level that just won't even let you beat it. You'll get better. I started pretty trashy myself when I first started playing it. Even though I played the originals, I still wasn't very good because I wasn't very good at the originals. But yeah, I've got better. Still takes me absolutely ages though to get a platinum relic, but you know, it's a learning curve this level, is it? Trial and error. Mostly error for me, but still you know, still progressing through the level. The hog was my first platinum relic too. Oh dear, no, too slow. I don't know, I decided to go for the hog first because I thought it would be the easiest level to do. Just because there's no boost or anything in the level. You just have to beat the level perfect, and that's really all there is to the platinum. Just break all the boxes easy. It's like getting if you can get the gem without dying in the hog, you can easily get the platinum relic. So I thought, yeah, let's try it. All hog has an easy platinum relic in it too. A little bit tricky though, because it's a harder level. Actually, why am I resetting here? I always never make it up there first try. I should restart if I fall down the stairs. I love the I love the new theme and avatars they put in the PlayStation Store for free. The new theme looks really good. It's completely animated and it plays the Hub World soundtrack. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad from me there. Yeah. Hog ride's pretty easy. Like, it's not that hard of a level. It has like, what, one hard jump in it. It's probably about it. And once you know how to do the jump, it's not that bad. I think you have to go to like... I think with that jump you have to go to like the left side of the screen. And then you got to jump at a really good time to clear that jump. That's really all there's to it. Very easy jump. Once you know how to do it anyway. Obviously if you don't know how to do it, it's like the most painful thing in the world because you just can't cover it, no matter how hard you try. But yeah, that's all there is really to it. Yeah. Yeah, you know which jump, do you? I remember, did you see PewDiePie's video of Crash? 0 deaths, baby. 4 minutes in, dies constantly, still says he has 0 deaths. That was a funny video. I don't really watch PewDiePie too much, but I thought that was funny. Too slow. Way too slow, that. You need to cover those difficult jumps as quickly as possible. Otherwise it's like 10 seconds waiting for the cycles. Not too great. Come on. I recommend if you're gonna try and do this level, I recommend before you try it out, go and grab the green gem, and get at least a Cortex machinery, because if you got the green gem, you can take the you can take the gem path and you get about 20 lives for doing it. And if you save the game and then load it again, you can replay the level and get all the lives again. And it's right to start level 2, so you even have to play it fully. It's great if you want to do Stormy Ascent, because you have a ton of lives to work with instead of just having very little lives and constantly keep getting game overs. It'll allow you to beat the level a lot easier, trust me. Just a little tip if you didn't know it already. Played the original, you might already know it, but... Oh, that was good there. I was originally trying to jump on the guy. I was trying to spin the guy, but jumping only works too. Pull down there. Let's not jump here because I'll bang my head on the spike. Oh, it doesn't matter, we might not need it. Yeah, I'll read that comment now. Oh. Which level are you on now then? Damn it. Failed that jump. Kept the Aqua, I wouldn't have died there, but whatever. Not gonna cry over dying in a time trial. Especially since I'm getting further in the level now. I didn't find the Stormy, even though it took me an hour to beat Stormy Ascent the first time, I didn't think it were too bad because the amount of lives I lost, all I had to do is visit Heavy Machinery once and get them all back, so it wasn't too bad. I did lose my extra lives I had that were past the live cap, but you know, they're not hard to get either. The glitch is really easy to do, so I just can't be bothered to do it right now because there's not really any point since you don't lose lives in time trials. Thank God. Would have to quit the level and go in Heavy Machineries tons of times. Oh, that little buggy hit me. Ah, yeah, Native Fortress is a bit tricky. Pay attention to the wall though, because there is a section you can skip by going on the wall. You can go behind the wall on some parts of the level. Yeah, yeah. With a Native Fortress, you can there's like sections of the wall which you can just walk past. Like there's a part of the wall that's not a spike, and you can just jump on it like a platform, and you can go behind the wall and just walk behind most of the level. There's no box on that part either, so you can just do that. And I just fell in the spikes because I was reading comments. Native Fortress is hard, but there are workarounds with that level, fortunately. I didn't know about them my first time though, so it took me ages to beat it my first time. Just a little tip if you find it useful. There's some parts of the wall which you can walk on. It appears twice in the level and they're both right at the end though, so. There's one which, there was one which allows you to skip like a decent portion of the level. And there's another part of the wall which you can go on right at the end with the triple flame traps. Like after this, with the second flame trap, there's like a piece of the wall which you can just jump on. And you can allow the flame traps to go off, and then you can just go on your jolly way and beat the level, or your merry way, whatever you say for that saying. It's tricky at first, but there are workarounds, like I said. First. Alright, sweet, did it again. That took me like an hour just to learn how fast you need to go in order to get on that platform straight away. Yeah, let's just jump this. Oh, didn't jump in time. Oh well. Hopefully we won't need it, fingers crossed. Too slow. I'm gonna fall. Oh wait, just that. I had computer monitor turned off, so I had to swipe it to stop it from turning off. And otherwise, I won't be able to see people's comments. Oh, I should have been patient and just wait instead of jumping straight away. Getting a bit too greedy with the times, am I? Too greedy. You know, there's nothing wrong with just waiting every now and again. Funny. Funny thing with this level, I don't think it took me a while with the with slippery climb, but I don't think slippery climb was this bad. Yeah, again though, this is not called the hardest level without a good reason, but I know we've gotten a platinum relic in slippery climb without, well, too much trouble. I mean, I did get my platinum relic the first time I actually managed to complete it without dying, but you know, I thought that, you know, since slippery climb wasn't that bad, you know, maybe I might be able to beat Stormy Ascent. Maybe kind of easy, because you know, I've seen slippery climb, I've seen the stuff that's in that level, so I thought like Stormy Ascent, you know, not gonna be too bad. A lot of hazards are gonna be similar, right? you know, the level's not going to be too awful. It's going to be quite nice. You know, it's going to let me get past it fairly easy, right? No. No, not at all. But yeah. I'll take it, whatever. I'd rather get hit than have to wait 10 seconds just to let that do its entire loop again. Right, cleared that, that's good. So I certainly would have got hit if I didn't clear it. And that wouldn't have been fun. Right, made it past there again. Can we get further though? That's the question. Let's wait for him to throw his potion. Don't really want to get hit without the Aku. That will be fun. Those boxes. Oh, might be a bit too slow that. Yep, too slow. I couldn't get to the top step. I should have waited. Whatever. I don't mind falling later on the level because, you know, I've noticed that the times are starting to get ever so slightly better as I keep trying. So it's not all doom and gloom, I guess. Ugh. I shouldn't have waited. I should have just jumped on the spikes on Ulster there. I don't. What was Chris doing there? Doing like a little dance. So doing what that I want him to do. Missed that jump, and I slid back down too. To make things just a lot better for me. Alright, we're gonna be like a second slow, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, we're about a second slow. Oh well. We should make up for it though with the elevator. So by the time we get to the elevator, it should be almost fully down. So we can just jump on it straight away, like that. Yeah, about a second slow. Maybe a few extra split seconds though, but it's fine. It shouldn't make a huge difference. Yeah, we just have to wait a little bit when it comes to jumping on that. Got the Aquaku again. Oh, I should have done it from the bottom step. Might be a way to use the Aquaku a bit more efficiently though, so just use it to jump down. I don't know though. Alright, sweet man. Thanks. Right, I've got to keep the Aquaku mask. And I managed to get past there without wasting 10 seconds. That's pretty good. Now I've got the shiny. So now I can skip that. And I don't have to worry about this section as much. It would be ideal if I could keep it there. So let's see what we can do about it. Oh, nice, cleared it. Try this bit. Yeah, come on, throw your potion, do your worst. There we go. My worst. Haha. You're dead. And my run's dead now. Great. Oh well. We'll keep going anyway, why not? Yeah, platform, you go down. Oh, that spike. You have to be centering the platforms to make that. So I carried on because I knew I was going to die there anyway. I would have cried if I made it to the end though, and I got like a time of 3 minutes and 12. All the effort for gold. It's like, no. I have no idea how long I've been streaming. I'm assuming it's reached the 2-hour mark by now, but I'll have to go check it. I wonder if they will. I wonder if they will make more DLC for this game. I honestly wouldn't mind, especially if it's like cut levels from the first game. It would be cool to see them outside of the demo, and a lot of them it would be cool to actually see textures on them. So that'd be great. Like full DLC part with all the cut levels from Crash 1, minus obviously Stormy since it's in this separate pack. I could have made it then if I didn't hit myself there. Oh well. Let's wait for the platform. There we are. I don't know why, but I've got a funny feeling that when it comes to trying to get the platinum relics, I feel like I've got a funny feeling that Coco is going to be a bigger bother than this level. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but I just feel like Hot Coco will just be more annoying, especially if I get the satisfying gold relics before the platinum, and having to go back in Road Crash just to restart the level. Because I hate the controls of the jet ski, they're so bad. That's possible if you fall at a certain angle. I think it's possible to not lose your Aku Aku, but I don't know. Oh. Twice in a row. What's going on here? It's hard to jump that, but I don't usually do it twice in a row. Maybe I should just keep the Aku Aku and just damage boost past that bit, since those jumps seem to be so difficult for me right now. That was the... What was that jump there? Did I literally try and jump on the platform and the platform jumped me on, pushed me on the spikes? Is that really what happened there? That was like the most comedic jump ever. I did that jump. Oh, it's because I'm jumping early. That's why it's happening. I'm jumping when the platform's about to go. Now I'm doing stupid mistakes. Now I'm doing rookie mistakes. Great. Whatever. At least that jump's possible. If you wait too long, it's not possible that jump straight away. Even if it's just a second you wait, it's not a possible jump. I don't know. Okay, we got past it finally. Let's try this again. I got through that. Vulture's next. Not too bad. But a bit too high. There we are. Yeah, free potion. Thanks. I'll just kill you. Enjoy falling to your death, mate. And... okay. No falling this time. Well, so far anyway. So that's good. Let's wait this one out, because I know I'm going to fall. Just need to reach the top step. There we are. Oh, come on, the top one again. Probably the bottom one, now it's the top. Urgh. I'll be alright if I get past that though, I'll be alright. Why is that section so long though? Why? That's why people struggled with Sunset Vista. That annoying platforming part. I think this is a mix between Sunset Vista and Slippery Climb. As if those two levels, you know, stuff happened and then they had a baby and this was the outcome. It literally feels like that. You can tell they took inspiration from both levels. Sunset Vista and Slippery Climb together makes Stormy Ascent worst nightmare ever. Oh no. That was close. That could have been game. Ooh, that was close again. I need to stop with these close calls. Need to stop with them. Too much tension around them. Vulture part's quite easy. Well, for now anyway. Oh, not hit my head on a spike, thank you very much. Not yet anyway. Right, this part again. Alright, no falling so far. All good so far. Yeah, let's go straight away because I have no nerves anymore. Oh, again, why? You can't wait because otherwise the platform will shift away from your feet. Eventually I'll get it, I'll get it. I'll need to check the time though. Can't get my hands away from the controller. I need to keep trying. Can't look away for 5 seconds to check what time we're on. Oh, why did I do that then? It was so predictable before. Let me check time now. Oh, we've been going for almost 3 hours. Well, we'll have to stop soon then. If we don't get the platinum or the gold. I'll stop in like 20 minutes if I don't get it. Bit hesitant there. I might screw something else up. We'll find out though till we get there. So let's just keep going. It doesn't seem that different. Nah, it don't matter. I made up the time anyway by jumping on that platform there instead of waiting a little bit longer for a different one. I think it's possible, but it's a very difficult to jump through all that without getting hit. Alright, did that bit again. This bit's not too bad. The last jump's the trickiest one by far though, but it don't seem that bad. This bit, not really either. It's just the bit just before the third checkpoint and just after. That seems to be tricky. Oh! I shouldn't have gone that quick. I thought maybe we could make it, and after I realised I didn't manage to get to the top step quick enough, I was like, oh, let's try and get back. No, too late. But maybe if I time my jump right, I might be able to jump back down and wait it out. But now, too late. Oh, that was close. The last jump's trickiest because you have to get to the bottom step to make it. Alright, here again. Again. That bit's a tease because you can't make it unless you jump at the right time. Oh, let's go now. This bit's just BS though. Especially with those spikes just being so close to the platforms. This part gives me the most trouble now. I think it did before actually, to be honest. Because every time I would manage to clutch around the centre, I would always end up dying there. That area is just almost just as hard to clear. But there's a strategy with the spinning platforms. But there's not really much you can do other than just try and clutch it. Try and get really good, like perfectly centered jumps. That's really all there is to it, but it's still tricky. I thought that were a bit too early then, but no, I still made it, luckily. Ooh, didn't lose an Aquaku. That's great, that. I knew it was possible, but that was good. Yeah, we're gonna lose it there, I don't really care. Oh. As soon as I fell, it appeared nice. Alright. Okay, I know I can do it now. I know I can do that bit now. Without losing my Aku, so maybe it might be worth keeping, you know, for that annoying part of all those shifting platforms. Maybe it might be worth it for there, you know, because if I can fall straight down there without losing my Aku, but I can also skip a portion of the level, then that'll make that section a lot easier, because if we get hit by the Aku, I can still continue half the time anyway, unless of course I bounce in the wrong direction and then I end up falling, but still. It will make that section a little bit easier. That's great, that. I thought it might have been possible, but I wasn't sure, but now I think it is. Might be worth trying it out again. I mean, I've got nothing to lose other than an Aku, but I lose that normally anyway. Well, I have to use it here. There's not really much I can do about that because I need to jump on these straight away. But if I can spare one for this next part, just after here, that's going to be pretty sweet. Yeah, if I can spare this Aku though, and not use it straight away, then that's going to be great. Yeah. Nice. So I just got to keep it. You know, get past this section normally, as if I didn't have one at all. And we should be all good. Sweet. Alright, feel a bit more confident now because I've got an Aku. And a pretty good time still to say I managed to keep the Aku. So, you know, maybe this section won't be as bad. We'll find out though. I got past the first spike. Oh, I got to keep it even more. Nice. Okay, now we got an Aku all the way over here now. That's pretty nice. Oh no, oh, damn. If I land on the spikes I could have jumped back up, oh well. At least, yeah, at least I know a trick now. I know a trick to keep the Aku, so. Yeah, the more tricks I learn the better. The more tricks the better. Right. I feel really happy about that. I think I can do this now. I just need to practice the part at the end a bit more because I haven't done it enough yet, and I should be able to do it all in one run then, hopefully. And as long as I don't do those stupid adjustments there, I should be able to do it in one run. I'm feeling pumped now. I feel like I can do it now because if I can keep the Aku, I can get past that annoying section a lot easier, which is going to be great. And it looks like this is desynced. Let me just reset it. That was weird. I don't like it when platforms desync. It ruins the flow, even though that would be technically easier to make. But still. I feel like I can do it now. As long as I don't get anything annoying like desyncing platforms like what happened there, should be able to do it. That trick definitely helps me out a lot. Because keeping an Aku is so useful. Well, the time where it actually does make a difference. Falling's not really the best use of an Aku, but you know, if I get like hit on a spike, I'll be able to survive as long as the spike isn't too far down. It's actually possible to jump back up. I'll be fine. I'll be able to continue fighting, which is going to be great. Yeah, she's my. Oh, I didn't have enough. Okay, I couldn't jump back up. Fair enough. Whatever. Oh. It's fine, that was quite early on in the level. Right, we're up there straight away, nice. Getting pretty good luck with the platforms right now. Alright, so doing okay so far. I didn't jump early enough. I should have jumped a little bit early. So I didn't bang my head on that. Yeah. It's fine though. The further I get into the level, the better. I don't mind a few slip ups, as long as I'm overall progressing. Then that's great. I mean, I'm learning new strats with this level, which is always a good thing. Okay, can't. Oh, I'm trying to jump on that same platform again, but no. Can't be too greedy, can we? At the time. The amount of time I'm saving with these two tricks should be enough. Keyword should. Alright, made it up that time, that was great. Time to jump on this platform, like so. Alright, cool, made it again. Yeah, I can land it more consistently now, which is good. Aku Aku, well spent. Oh, I couldn't land on the platform, damn. Okay. No Aku Aku then. We were alright last time though, were we? Because we managed to get past it without spending it, so... Maybe this might be the same. Who knows, right? Oh. The Aku Aku wouldn't have saved us there anyway. We wouldn't even be able to get back up. So, assuming we land on that spike, which we did, but... whatever. Damn, this level's hard. No, I won't pay. Missed the jump by a few split seconds. Great. I think if you jump on the box you might be able to get back up, but I still have to wait for the elevator anyway. Oh, I waited too. Yeah, I waited too long. I don't know why I started waiting. I don't know why I changed it up then. Shouldn't have done that. I mean, what I'll do when we're fighting, using the Aku Aku. I don't know, my brain went in gem mode then. No, don't waste the Aku Aku, don't waste it. Even though I should be in time trial mode right now. Yeah, since I'm doing a time trial. There, that's more like it. Kinda wanna jump on that on that platform to save a few split seconds, but it's not worth the risk of jumping on the spike instead. Especially with no Waku Waku. Oh, still got hit. Damn! Those spikes. What's time on now? Okay, alright, we're near the 3 minute, not 3 minutes, sorry, 3 hour mark. So I think we'll have one more attempt. Then I'll have to end the stream here, because 3 hours with like one break, it's not that great. If we don't get it in this attempt, I'll get it off the stream. I might record it, I don't know. Of me getting the relic. Hope everyone's okay with that. Because I don't want to drag this on for like 6 hours. Just doing one thing. I will eventually get the relic though. Eventually. I mean, I've sunk so many hours into it on stream and off stream, so I wouldn't just give up on it completely. Of course we'll get hit there again. Nice try, but I'm not falling for your little trap again. Deep breath. Alright, let's go. Oh, he's not calling me this time, eh? Not bad. Right, we're on the third quarter now. Oh, he got me, of course he did. Oh well, that's the end of the stream. That's the end of it. That's the end of the stream. We'll have to have another go at getting the relic at some other time. Although, I did made it quite far in the level. There's not much obstacles after that. So, you know, it's just a matter of getting lucky, kind of. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll try and organise, if I don't get it off camera, I might try and organise another stream for it. Other you guys might be sick of seeing the same level over and over again, so I might just do Crash Free at that point. But yeah, alright, thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this 3-hour long live stream of me constantly dying. But yeah, alright. Thank you all. Shout outs to Fusion Gaming, Connor Hare, as well as Bowser Gaming for commenting on this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video / live stream. Alright, thanks guys. See ya.